Hi everyone, this week is Parshat VaYeshev. Turn to chapter 40, verse 7, and I'm going to share 4 words with you that teach us the difference in the story of Yosef, going from a dungeon to the palace of Paro. Yosef was sold into slavery by his brothers. He has some success in Egypt, but eventually ends up in jail. And our verse picks it up that Yosef is in jail for 10 years at this point. Doesn't hear from his family. His family doesn't know if he's alive. He doesn't know how this family's feeling. Could be the worst of the worst. And Yosef, he's making the best of the situation. Turns out he becomes the personal valet of 2 important of Paro's ministers, the wine butler and the baker. And they have some very disturbing dreams the night before. And when Yosef sees them that morning, he says to them 4 words, Madua penechem ra'im hayom. Why are your faces so downtrodden, downcast, hayom, today? And of course they reply, and they share their dreams. Yosef interprets the dreams. One of them has a happy ending, one has a non-happy ending. But regardless, the Mefarshim say, why is Yosef meddling in the business of these ministers? He's just a slave. And some of the Mefarshim will tell us, Rabbeinu Bachai and the Or Chaim, that he has certain confidence, or the Ramban tells us he had a certain confidence of his ability to read people and to read dreams. Rav Hirsch says something more practical. He says Yosef is a chacham, and that is the difference between others and a chacham. A chacham, a wise person, knows who he's in the presence of and knows therefore how to speak to them, and more importantly, even how to listen to what they have to say. And because of those 4 words, Yosef's whole story changes for the better. It takes a little while, but it's those 4 words. Yosef took the time to notice. How many of us take the time to notice those around us, whether it's family members, whether it's colleagues at work, whether it's just our friends? Now, granted, not everybody wants to talk, and not everybody wants to share. And that's where the chacham hat, the wise hat, comes in, where you say, okay, not interested in talking, maybe another time. Just letting you know I am here. Personally, I was going through a very hard time in my life when my father passed away, and a year later my brother passed away. And I was at work, and I was still feeling this weight. And I had one colleague who said, hey, good morning, how are you? And I said, okay. And they didn't budge. And I'm looking at them, why are you staring at me? Because what's on your mind? You don't seem right. And it was that caring and that moment, I was able to take a weight off of my heart and my shoulders. And I never forgot that moment. So it's about being present of those people around us. And again, not everybody wants to talk, not everybody wants to share, but that's okay. But still let people know, if you can, that you're there for them and that you care for them. It's that simple. I have a lot more to say about it, but not for this video. I wish everybody a beautiful Shabbat, Parshat VaYeshev. If you like what you hear, pass it on. Shabbat Shalom.